If you live in a small space, you should do the things that make it feel luxurious. Now, following last week's episode, VeeGallery received numerous requests inquiring about how to set an open living space up, especially if it is sometimes rather small. Thus, this week, with VeeGallery, we'll be tackling open space setups with emphasis on the smaller living room spaces and how to maximize each corner and area of your house. But before we start, we'd like to emphasize a most vital point to remember before anything else. No matter how big or small the area you have is, be faithful to your own taste, because nothing you really like is ever out of style. To begin with, it's very important to create a coherent atmosphere, opting for pieces of furniture which are not necessarily in the same design family, but which would blend in perfectly well together. But above all, they should be reflective of your style and also your character. Such as this decor sofa set that has a beautiful built-in travertino side table. Now, we also have the Boston dining set with these amazing oleander chairs divided by this beam unit. V-Team have merged into completely different contemporary sets in a smooth blend, giving it a touch of classiness. Looking at the whole setup is soothing to the eye. The color blend is gorgeous, as if each and every item was made to be placed where it is. Secondly, especially if you have a smaller space, paint your walls in a light color, as darker colors absorb light and make the room feel smaller. Furthermore, add one accent wall, which would be the focal point, whereby it brings attention to that particular wall in the room while letting other areas breathe. This could be done via wall cladding or by applying wallpaper. But remember, don't overdo accent walls. One is more than enough. Next, opting for reflective objects such as marble or glossy tops for tables, glasses or mirrors would create the optical illusion that the space is bigger than it actually is. You see, the reflection of the mirror gives us the perception of a larger volume through bouncing reflections. Taller mirrors like this beautiful bridge mirror draw the eyes upwards and give the impression of a more spacious room. Additionally, get a larger rug to trick the eye into thinking the space is larger than it really is. A smaller rug would actually make the room feel that smaller. Here is a second outstanding example of an open living space layout, adorned with the unique popular sofa, which actually isn't a mere sofa set, but a freestanding upholstered seating system with mobile backrests adjusting to different functions and ensuring wraparound comfort. This Bounty dining table set, on the other hand, reflects elegantly balanced shapes with its generous proportions made of the finest materials. The setup altogether embraces a rich contrast with the natural feel of the wood and the light fabrics of all three components: the Bounty dining chairs, the popular sofa set, and the lazy accent chair. Yet they are ornated by a dash of vivid colors present in the cushions, table runner, open floor lamp, and accessories. Another brilliant way to maximize space is to opt for raised furniture, be it the sofa, the coffee tables, or other pieces, which allows light and air to flow under and enables space to breathe. This popular sofa here, for instance, is seated on plexiglass feet, giving it the impression of floating on air. In addition, opt for lighter curtains to enable natural light to flow into the room. Darker and heavier curtains tend to absorb the light and give the impression of a congested space. On another note, use multifunctional furniture rather than multiple bulky single-functional pieces, which would create a cramped atmosphere. Instead, opt for smart solutions such as this Soto Sopra coffee table that turns into a mini dining table. For those lazy nights when you just feel like having a cozy family dinner in front of the TV. sofa can also be raised and turned into a console table. Talk about optimum functionality. One of the last tips, but certainly not the least, is to keep everything organized and hide your clutter. Opt for TV units or sideboards where you can store your accessories, books and gadgets. And that is simply one of the easiest ways to optimize your space and make it feel larger. Time and time again, we are discovering with VeeGallery interesting and unique design strategies, yet the emphasis remains on one core message, and that is the decorating golden rule. Live with what you love, for it was the late Albert Hadley who said it best. Design is coming to grips with one's real lifestyle, one's real place in the world. Rooms should not be put together for show, but to nourish one's well-being. Well, that's it in this week's episode of VeeGallery. I hope you are able to pick a few ideas here and there on how to play around with your living space, but most importantly, understanding how to navigate your small and the big rooms. Well, I do look forward to seeing you again. Next week, we'll be bringing you more exciting ideas on how to play with your rooms. Yeah, bye.